How's it going, guys? Welcome back to I'm gonna try that again. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Blue Shifting and welcome back to Ace Academy. Possibly the most exciting episode ever, and for some reason, like, I don't know. I'm gonna be so inarticulate today. I can just feel it. But I think it's gonna be a spectacular one anyway. So we should all be very excited because today is the day. It's the day. I don't know. It's like the culmination of our relationship, I think. Oh my gosh. We're gonna go camping with YUUNA. We had our fantastic win. We had a great day yesterday doing all that kind of prep work and stuff, and now we're gonna go up to the mountains. You know, I mean, we've got some drama on the horizon, you know, with family, with the overdrive stuff. I think this is gonna be the episode we can put it all aside and we can just enjoy ourselves. So buckle up. I have no idea what the thumbnail gave you away for anything, but I'm sure it's gonna be fantastic. I'm real excited. I don't know. I guess we should just get started. I don't know if there's really anything else I need to say or anything else I want to say, because I want to just get going. I wake up with a yawn and stretch. Then I get ready for the day and eat a hearty breakfast. I hope YUUNA didn't forget our plans for the day. I'll give her a quick call to make sure she's ready for me to pick her up. The phone rings a couple of times before she answers.
Hi, ready for our nature excursion?
Oh, heck. Freaking yeah. I grin. I think I was worried he'd forgotten.
No way! I meant it when I said I wanted to get away this weekend. I've even got my friend watching Mochi for the night.
Oh, Mochi. The cute little puppy.
Studying for exams next week is really stressing me out. I think spending a day outside, enjoying the fresh air, seeing the wildlife is exactly what I need to rejuvenate the soul.
Yeah, it's funny, because, like, it's so weird to say, because I'm almost like a shut-in type person. I love being inside. I like electronic devices, but I have to admit that I kind of do miss camping. This almost has inspired me to really want to take my family camping this summer. Now that my boys are getting old enough too, I think we're gonna try it. We have actually been seriously talking about it. Of course, as I speak, it's been snowing outside, and so like it's the most inhospitable weather right now. So like I'm quite happy being shut in right now, but you know, summertime around, I'm hoping we can go and do some of these. Awesome, because I've already got permission from Uncle Kaido to borrow his car.
And I found a tent in our attic, so we have no excuse not to go.
Perfect. In that case, I'll come by and pick you up now.
Okay, I'll be ready.
Excellente. I've already prepared everything I want to bring, so once we hang up, I load into the car and I drive to YUUNA's house. Man, makes sense though. I'd be excited. If I'm excited, I'd be packed early too. She's waiting for me with a rolled up tent in one hand and a large bag in the other.
I brought some water
Nice.
and food, which should be easy to cook over a fire.
Perfect. I brought some snacks too. I kind of wish I'd done this more when I was in college, like just spontaneous camping trips, but I don't know. I'm pretty sure the kosherness of this would not have been flying for a lot of people. Just a couple by themselves going camping, but you know, I'm sure it happened. Just never happened to me. I helped her load everything into the car. We get driving. YUUNA acts as my navigator and tells me where to go. There's an area between the mountain ranges and the lake that is a popular camping and hiking destination. Although this island isn't that big, it's a couple of hours drive before we arrive. It's funny because how big the world really is. There aren't very many people around, which is fortunate for us. We select a more secluded area to set up camp. I grab the tent out of the car. Oh, this looks oddly familiar, but we're, you know, resources, we don't judge. Although it's been a few years since I've done camping, I still remember the basics of how to put up a tent. YUUNA's tent is actually a lot larger than the ones I've used to and way more stable. That's good, as long as we don't have a storm. Big tents and storms do not mix too well. This is a nice tent.
Thanks. My mom picked it out when I was in high school. She said Yudai and I had outgrown our old tent.
Wow. I glanced at her in surprise when she mentioned her brother's name, but YUUNA's face no longer holds the shadow of sadness. Instead, she looks on fondly.
Yudai used to compete with Dad to see who could put up the tent the fastest. Usually Dad won.
They always do. After getting the tent set up, we put on our sleeping bags and blankets and set them up inside the tent. Should we unpack anything else, or should we go do something?
I vote we unpack later and do something first.
I grin. Me too.
I had a few ideas planned. The nice thing about this location is that we've got a lot of options available.
Aw, that's... And with you, YUUNA, it'd be wonderful. Like, we could do anything. Go bird watching, which is like the least favorite activity. Oh, no, actually not. fishing is my least favorite activity. Like, fishing is terrible for me because A, I find it really, really boring, and B, I hate fish. And so it's like, I don't like eating it. Although I may be willing to try again, especially if I'm out camping, like catching my own fish and cooking it. I now know how to cook a lot better than I did in high school, so maybe it wouldn't be as disastrous as last time.
I was thinking we could go hiking, go swimming, or go on a scavenger hunt.
Scavenger hunt? Interesting. So scavenging is my nature. That is a weird one. It's interesting. Okay, I don't know of all these different ones which one would be the which. Like, swimming is pretty fun, and so is hiking. Scavenging, I don't know. I don't know what we'd be really scavenging for. Could be bad. I love hiking, I love the water. I don't know. Why is this so hard? I doubt it really matters. I mean, swimming really sounds like fun. It might be fun to explore and go swimming. Is there anything better than swimming? Yuna grins.
I brought a sturdier swimsuit this time.
Oh, that's good. Good thinking.
Do you need to change?
Yeah, my trunk's in the car.
Okay, you can take the tent.
What about you? She smirks playfully and then pulls off her shirt. Oh! Whoa! I like where this is going. She's just ready. And it reveals the exact same swimsuit she wore to the beach.
I came prepared.
I thought you said you chose a different swimsuit. She blinks.
I did. These straps are a little bit thicker than the other. See?
Oh, okay. Sure. They look exactly the same to me. Women. Well, I'm sure it's different. I grab the suit from my car and get chased in the tent. Yuna leads me towards the lake.
Come on!
It takes a few minutes as Yuna guides us. Oh, wow. It's that view again, but like still, it'd be very pretty. Finally, we come to the end of the path. Where's the lake? Yuna points downward. I stand beside her at the edge and glance down to see pristine waters.
That's the fastest way to the lake. Otherwise, we'll have to take the long way to go down.
Are you sure this is safe?
Of course. There are no hidden rocks below, if that's what you're worried about. We're not that far up either.
Oh, we're gonna go jumping off the cliff? Perfect. Oh, that's always fun. It's a little gutsy. Where's a sly grin? Oh, she's so playing us.
If you're afraid, we can just walk down.
Cannonball! Afraid? I live for adrenaline. I trust Yuna too, so we're gonna do this. I would totally do it. It's like weird. It's like some people, I don't know. I sometimes can come off so cautious because I think things through so clearly, but I definitely do jumping off cliff stuff. Like I've done the whole spiel, and I'll do it again anytime. Instead of responding, I step away from the ledge. Yuna watches with a mixture of amusement and surprise as I take a running start and leap off the edge. I tuck my arms and legs into a ball and I slice through the air. With barely enough time to suck in a deep breath, I crash into the water. I pump my legs and break through the surface of the water to suck in more air, squinting at the sun. I spot Yuna peering down at me and flash her a thumbs up. I got it. I'm good. I didn't die. We're okay. Come on in. The water's great. She disappears for a minute. I wonder if she's gonna walk when I see a flash of pink gracefully arc off the edge into the beautiful swan dive. Wow. I don't know, man. Swan dives, they're actually hard to pull off. She barely makes a splash as she enters the water. After a few seconds, she breaks the surface and grins at me. I give that a 10 out of 10.
Oh wow, a perfect score.
For a perfect girl. Aww, how cute. I swim over and kiss her, my heart still pounding from the adrenaline. We continue to laugh and splash in the water when a colorful fish catches my eye. Hey, did you see that?
See what?
The rainbow fish. Ooh, like a rainbow trout. I actually caught one of those once. Yuna gives me a weird look.
There's no such thing as a rainbow fish.
I swear, I just saw it. We both squint in the water. I spot a little trout and other plain-looking fish when a glint of bright white and orange swims past. There! Yuna looks surprised.
Hey, that's a carp! What's it doing here?
I don't know. Let's catch it.
With what?
As the fish swims past again, I snatch at it with my bare hands while I grab a handful of water. Aww. What were you expecting? You're not a bear.
That's why fishing rods were invented.
Bears can do it. I totally call that bears. The carp swims by again and I lunge for it, but again come back empty-handed. Stop swimming, you sly fishy. Suddenly, Yuna darts forward.
Oh, I touched it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. She grins proudly, her eyes sparkle.
I'm going to catch that fish.
No matter how often we waited, the carp returned. Didn't appear again. And I learned his lesson was staying far, far away from the grabby hands. Smart fish. Our arms, our fingers, and toes started to prune. We decided to get out of the water and dry off.
Is there something else you want to do, or do you want to head back to camp?
Ooh, honestly, I would love to go hiking. Like, that sounds fun. Why don't we take that hike now?
Okay, I guess we have to go back to camp first anyway to change.
No worries. Yuna nods and leads the way back to camp. Once we're done changing, I follow Yuna again. Like, seriously, hiking, especially if you have some really cool views. I always grumbled and complained when I went hiking, but I secretly loved it. Man, I'm such a whiny person back in the day. Like, not most things, but sometimes, like, this kind of stuff. I always felt like I was being dragged around all the time. And that's because I was in an area that was always... That's really what only things that were good to do around the area was hiking and stuff like that, and camping. And I guess I always just got used to it, and I never appreciated it. At first, the trail leading up the mountain is easy, but soon it starts to get rockier, and we have to be careful about where we step. My footing is unsteady, and I lag slightly behind Yuna as I watch very closely where I step.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. She smiles, but slows her pace to match mine anyway. As we continue to climb, I enjoy the peacefulness of our surroundings. The trees shield us from the hot rays of the sun, and the only sounds are scurrying of animals and our breathing. I barely register the squirrels jumping to and from the trees, but the weird animal that looks kind of like a dog and a raccoon darts behind a tree off the path. Wait, so it looks like a mix of a dog and a raccoon, or it looks like there's a dog and a raccoon who both dart behind something? Hey, did you see that? Yuna stops. That raccoon dog.
What?
Let's go chase it. Go, of course. That's the first thing you do. I start to drift off the trail when Yuna stops me.
Hey, wait! That's not a good idea. We could get really lost.
Good point. You wait here. Raccoon dog is more important. It's not more important than getting lost. You're right. Last thing we want to do is get lost and die in the wilderness. Literally. It's not even joking. Like, I'm enjoying this trip, but that's a serious thing. Like, that happened way more than it should. Like, be careful.
No, that wouldn't be good.
Okay, stay here while I look.
What?
Before she could protest, I dart off into the trees. I spot the furry fellow gnawing on something, and I approach it cautiously. Is it a beaver? A twig snaps beneath my feet, alerting the creature. It sits up and stares right at me, then runs away, and I immediately give chase, because I'm... What is even happening right now? We speed through the trees, my focus entirely on keeping the creature in my sight. Suddenly I crash into someone. Ow!
Hey!
I blink. Yuna? Scrambling to my feet, I help her back into hers. What are you doing here?
I've been waiting for you to come back. I was so scared you'd get lost.
Why did I do that? Why did I didn't have an option. Why did I do that? Yuna's eyes glitter and her voice wavers. I didn't realize I worried her this much. I brush the stray leaves out of her hair and gently caress her cheek. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. I pull her close to me and she buries her face in my chest.
It's okay. As long as you're safe.
Slowly we pull apart and lean in to kiss her.
By the way, that animal you saw is a tanuki.
A tanuki?
They're all over Japan. I'm surprised you haven't seen one before now.
Obviously never been to Japan, wouldn't have a clue what this is. Maybe I'll look what up, put a picture right over here of it. I guess it's weird. I can't always orient it, but it's somewhere. Boom, picture on the screen now. There we go, future me, thank you. Are those the spirit animals with the huge balls?
We should be heading back now.
Oh gosh. What the heck? Yuna's cheeks are bright red and she quickly heads back down the trail. Hey, wait for me! As Yuna slows her pace, she looks back at me.
Do you want to just hang out at camp, or do something else?
I don't know. Screw it. Let's see what the scavenger hunt's gonna be all about. No idea what we do, but let's do it. How's the scavenger hunt work?
I found a list earlier and put it on my phone. It's kind of a game, so when we find the item, we take a picture of it, and then it'll tell us the next item.
Oh, okay. That sounds fun. Yeah, sounds like geocaching. She grins and pulls out her phone. We double check the app.
Okay, so the first object we have to find is sunlight through the trees.
Oh, well, that's easy. That's oddly specific, but not hard. I point at any of the myriad of trees surrounding us. Yuna shrugs and arbitrarily picks a tree to take a picture.
Done. The next thing we have to find is a fish.
Oh, we already found the fish. Also not hard. Oh, whoop. Something about finding something. I'm sorry, I clicked too quickly. I follow Yuna down to the lake. We snap a photo of the fish swimming beneath the clear waters.
Next one is to find a lizard.
Ooh, that's a challenge. Okay, that's a little harder. They like water, right? Good thing we're already by the lake. And then you want to look at rocks and see if they're sunbathing. We scour the bank but aren't successful. Just as we're about to give up, Yuna jumps excitedly.
Oh, I found one! Look!
I rush over and spot the little brown gecko. Blended in so well to the ground that I would have missed it if Yuna hadn't said something. Nice! What's next?
Find an intact spider web.
Okay, another easy one, especially if it's recently rained. I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but like, especially in temperate and very leafy climates, if it rains, like the next morning, go look for spider webs, because like they go crazy when it's not. Like, right after a rainstorm, like they just, I don't know. Maybe it helps regenerate their silk or something, but they always go mad whenever it's done raining. Well, again, sorry about that. That'll probably be easy to spot in the trees. We continue to run down the list, enjoying the challenge. The further down the list we go, the harder the requests. The items range from really specific, such as an ant moving something, to really general, like a butterfly, and kind of weird, like a dead tree.
Next, we have to find a 4-leaf clover.
Oh gosh, I've actually found 3. I'm pretty sure there must have been some kind of power plant or some type of oil spills in the area, because like literally I've always kind of kept an eye out for 4-leaf clovers, almost convinced they weren't real. And then I went and I lived in like one part of North Carolina. In a 3-month period, I found 4. There must have been some kind of mutations or something. And I'm not saying like they were legitimate ones. I don't know where I put them. If I have a chance before I publish this video, I'll try and find one, and so I can take a picture and prove it. But it's been a while. I gave 3 of them away. I think I kept 1, but I need them. I'm not entirely sure where it ended up. Some journal, I think, somewhere. But if it's on the screen, then I found it, and if not, then I guess you'll have to take my word for it. Those don't exist. I disagree. Yuna blinks.
Sure they do.
No, clovers are 3-leaved.
Yeah, the 4-leafed ones are really rare, but they do exist.
I've never seen one before.
Well, now you will.
She's still skeptical. We get searching and searching. Are you sure about this? I can't find one anywhere. Yuna frowns.
They do exist. They're just super hard to find.
Okay, well, we can skip this one and move on to the next. My neck is starting to cramp from staring at the ground for so long. Yuna tries to skip but frowns.
It won't let us skip without uploading a pic.
Well, you could always make a 4-leaf clover. Alright, wait. Okay, so upload a pic of something random, take a pic of a 4-leaf clover. I don't know, like, if we just have one, take one, or keep looking. Well, let's keep trying. Yuna nods. Our search continues. After some time, looks like we won't be finding our 4-leaf clover anytime soon.
Maybe we should take a break for now.
Yuna smiles, but I can tell she's disappointed. She probably wanted this game to go smoothly when my complaining certainly didn't help. Hey, I have one last thing for us to find. Yuna glances up at me. One amazing girlfriend. Oh, that's easy. She blushes and I pull her close and kiss her. Time to take the picture, right? She nods and takes out her camera, so we pose for the in the picture together.
Okay, now I'm really ready for a break, though. Is there something else you want to do?
No.
Or should we go back to camp?
No, it's definitely like, let's be done. Now I'm pooped. Let's take a rest back at camp. She nods and we make our way back. Lead on.
Sounds good.
Yuna leads the way back to camp. The sun slowly dips in the sky. I glance at Yuna and I smile. The day just flew by when I'm with her. Oh, that's a cool little picture. Once we spot our tent, Yuna turns to me.
What now?
Now is for the best part, the campfire.
I'll go collect some
Definitely.
wood.
Man, she's awesome. I went to camp. Maybe part of the reason why I always had bad experiences at camp is that half the time I went with people who were really lazy. I nod and the 2 of us get to work building a fire. I packed a lighter with me so we wouldn't have to fiddle with stones like cavemen. Soon a bright fire chases away the shadows as the sun sets. Yuna's face glows from the flame as the sun shines a halo behind her. I grab a couple of skewers and pass one to her. I know traditionally people use sticks, but that's always seemed gross and unhygienic to me. It's true! Sticks actually are hard to because they tend to, like, if you're like, say you're cooking a hot dog, which I'm sure is kind of what we're implying here. A stick, typically, is so thick that you'll just split the dog, and especially as it starts to cook and expands, it'll just fall off. So, it always works better to have even a coat hanger can be not only more hygienic because you can clean it in the fire, but it also holds onto the dog better. Why am I telling you this? I'm sure you know. Yuna looks at me confused.
What's this for?
S'mores, of course.
S'mores?
Oh, you have never had s'mores? Ooh, I'm actually not the biggest fan. I just like the chocolate and the graham cracker. I'm just not a fan of marshmallow, but it's always good for the fun of camping. But that's it. Don't tell me you've never had s'mores before. I grab the graham crackers, chocolate, and marshmallows. It's heaven in your mouth. First you put the marshmallow in your skewer and you toast it over the fire. Ugh, I'm sorry. I haven't had a cough for a while. I don't know why tonight's kicking up. I hold my skewer over the flame to demonstrate. Yuna hesitantly copies me. Alright, then you take your graham cracker, your chocolate, and marshmallow, combine them into a warm, melty sandwich. Yuna hides a giggle as she looks at my skewer. What?
Is the marshmallow supposed to be charcoal?
Oh no! I lit my skewer on the fire and see one side of my marshmallow is completely blackened. Dang it. Why does this happen every time? Yuna removes her skewer and bursts out laughing. Her marshmallow didn't fare much better than mine. Let's try that again. We place fresh marshmallows on the skewers and successfully toast them. After completing our s'mores, Yuna takes a big bite and her face lights up.
This is delicious!
I know!
This is something you do in America a lot?
It's a camping tradition. It must be for every campsite.
Ah, I wish I'd had one sooner. Let's make another.
Okay. I grin as I pass Yuna the items and watch as she eagerly puts the pieces together. I guess she really does love American stuff. I think I see her shiver and I notice a cool breeze and the sun disappearing below the horizon. Scooting closer, I wrap my arms around her as she focuses on her marshmallow. She blinks at my touch, then our gazes lock. Oh. She meets me in a kiss, her forgotten marshmallow burning on the skewer. It's whoosh. Suddenly, a droplet hits my head. I break away in surprise and glance at the sky. Really? It's gonna rain? Did you just feel a raindrop?
No.
She gasps as a droplet falls on her nose.
I mean, yes. It wasn't supposed to rain today.
Oh boy. Hope you guys packed the tent right. Dug a little trench around it, or else you might be in trouble. As if those were her magic words which unlock the sky, the rain pours down in thick sheets of water. Aw, it's one of those quick storms. Yuna's hair sticks to her face and neck as we're drenched within minutes. Quickly, to the tents! I grab Yuna's hand and we race to the dry safety of the tent, zipping it up behind us. I can hear Yuna's teeth chattering in the darkness. Aww. We've got to get out of these clothes. Oh, there's a statement of the century!
What?
Don't worry. I'll go outside and stand in the rain. My cheeks burn. We'll catch a cold if we stay in these wet clothes. It's like, oh gosh, I promise I'm not being creepy. She hesitates.
You're right. But we left the spare clothes in the car.
Oh, yeah, that does pose a problem. Don't worry, I'll be right back. That's what a sane person would do, but... Suddenly she pulls her top off. Wait!
Just turn around, okay?
Sure. I do as she obliges and strip down to my boxers. Fetch! Ah! Oh no! I mean, oh yes! But I mean, oh no! I glance over my shoulder, see Yuna strip down to her underclothes. Aww. She looks back over her shoulder, her cheeks turn big.
Stop peeking!
Sorry! There's a small lantern hanging on the top of the tent, which provides a tiny bit of light in the darkness. We sit quietly as the rain patters against the tent. I try not to think about Yuna sitting half naked behind me, but my mind keeps wandering back to it, thinking about something else. Maybe I should ask her a question. So, you cold? Do you need a blanket? Yuna speaks before I can think of something to ask her.
So, have you ever played that game where you write a word on someone's back and they have to guess what it is?
Odd way to suggest when you couldn't even stand me, like, looking your direction. But, yeah? Yeah?
Want to play?
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, I'll go first.
Oh gosh. Yuna's trying to ease the tension and pretend like nothing's unusual is happening, but I can hear the anxiety in her voice.
Don't look, okay?
She gently traces her finger along my back. My skin tingles where she touches. Oh, fetch, man. Oh my gosh. I said, oh, hot and bothered now. Oh, we're playing in English.
Yes.
Okay. She continues to trace the letters on my back one after another.
Okay, done. What did I write?
Felt like something that started with an H and ended in a Y. Happy. Felt like happy. Yuna claps.
Yes, that was it.
Good. Is that how you feel right now?
Yes.
Aww. Her voice is soft and I can imagine the blush on her cheeks. I feel that way too.
Okay, your turn.
You have to move your hair. I hear her settle into place, then I turn to face her back. Her skin is porcelain smooth. As I gently brush her hair out of the way, I wonder what I should write. Of course, right there in the middle. Just take a moment. Just appreciate. Oh, well, I don't know. I can appreciate the hilarity of that. There's that hidden joke. If it weren't with in like that past joke, it'd be funny. But like, oh man, should I go serious? Yeah, let's go serious. I trace the word love on her back, acutely aware of the warmth of her skin. Okay, what is it? Her cheeks turn pink, and I think she knows what it is.
Is it love?
You got it. Her blush deepens. We play a few more rounds and chat for a few hours. Time goes by in a flash, and we enjoy each other's company. It looks like the rain has stopped. I peek outside, and sure enough, the only rain is from dripping leaves. I'll go to the car and get our clothes. You stay here. Yuna nods. Once I come back with the rest of our supplies, we quickly change and tuck ourselves into our sleeping bags and after turning off the lantern. Whew, that was fun. It's pitch black inside. Only the subtle noises of shuffling creates a sense of space.
I'm a little cold.
Her voice is muffled from the sleeping bag. Smooth, dude. Maybe I could fix that. I scoot my bag even closer to hers and sling my arm around her. She smiles as she leans against me.
This is nice.
Sounds really nice. Man, that's so cool.
Earlier, when we were playing that game, how did you choose which word to write?
Well, I thought it would be a bit serious. I just wrote what I feel. Glad I didn't write oral. She gasps slightly and looks up at me, then looks away as the blush stains her cheeks.
I think that's what I feel too.
Aww. When she makes eye contact again, I hug her even closer to me as my lips meet her own. I take a sharp breath and breathe in her faint, familiar scent. Her arms slip out of the sleeping bag and wraps around my neck. My lips linger as she gently pulls away and cuddles into me. We stay that way and enjoy the fullness of each other's company. I listen to the soft sound of her breathing in the stillness of the night before drifting to sleep. Aww. When I'm awake, Yuna is cuddled up against me. I smile at her sleeping form. She looks so peaceful, and the sunlight filtering through the cracks of the tent frame her like an angel. I brush her stray hair away from her face, and she blinks her eyes open. She smiles as her gaze fixes on me.
Good morning.
Morning. She stretches lazily and yawns.
Did you sleep well?
Very well, actually. How about you?
Very well, too.
We stay to get where we are for a while longer before Yuna reluctantly sighs.
I think it's time for us to pack up.
You sure?
Yeah.
Aww. I get sad, but like, aww. I sigh and nod. We crawl out of our sleeping bags and get to work cleaning up the camp. After heating up some food Yuna brought, we pack up everything in the car and drive back. So soon. It feels like it's over so soon. I drop her off in front of her house and help her carry her things to her door.
Thanks so much for taking me on this trip. I had a great time.
Me too.
I'll see you Monday.
Yep. Let's meet for one last kiss. Oh, don't say that. Makes it sound like it's the last one. YUUNA smiles and heads to her house while I get back in my car and drive home. It's late by the time I get home. As soon as I do, I head straight to my room and collapse onto the bed. I couldn't have asked for a better day than yesterday, but there's something comforting about coming back to my own bed. And my eyelids begin to droop, my phone rings, jolting me back awake. It's a call from Nikki. Of course I answer. Hello?
Thank God you're home.
Uh-oh. What's this? She speaks quickly and almost seems out of breath.
Can you pick me up from the bookstore?
Why is the text all weird? Her voice is garbled. I can hardly make out what she's saying. Sounds like she said to the bookstore. What? She pauses and there's a lot of movement on the phone before she speaks again.
Please, can you get me?
Where are you?
At the bookstore.
Her voice is clear, but she sounds scared. Be there in a minute. Something doesn't seem right. Alright, I'll be there in a few minutes. Nikki sighs in relief.
Thanks.
Interesting. I hang up the phone and hurry back to my bike. Nikki would tell me she were in danger. But we're going to have to find out what happens next week. That's a really interesting place to leave it. But we've been going for a while. We had the date and see what happens. But ooh, I don't like where this is going. Hopefully she's okay. But she sounds like scared or something. That's really weird. Hopefully things are going to be alright. But anyway, thank you for joining me for the YUUNA date. Holy crap, that was awesome. It was so fun. It was really cute too. I don't know. I'm not sure. I wasn't really expecting anything, but it was really pleasant. Like, that was well written. It was interesting. I thought it was really, really, really cute. I don't know. YUUNA's just an adorable character. I'm interested. I'm going to see what the other characters' special date activities at this time are like. So I wonder. I don't know. I'll probably come back next week and tell you a little bit about like which one I like the most, though, without spoiling it, of course, because I want you guys to experience it too. But anyway, thank you for joining me for this Ace Academy adventure once again. And we'll have to find out next time if Nikki's really in danger. Is our past going to finally catch up to us? And is overdrive mode going to blow up in our face? I don't know. We'll find out. But thanks again for being a part of this wonderful adventure. And until the next video you watch with me or whatever you happen to see me in next, I'll see you there.